That is one thing, sir. But another thing that he teaches in his courses and the podcast that I learned from was that it is about broadening your mind. You know, the society as we live in, from the school to our parents, is conditioning us to think in a small box so that we don't think outside the box and question what is happening around us.
Yes.
He says that when we are living in this world, we've been forced to be put in a cabin in a forest, and that cabin, it's a safe zone. It's like a safe zone for
Yes.
ourselves. But there's a window which is smoky, and you can't look out very clearly. But when you shatter that window is when you can look to the entire beautiful forest around you. And that is the idea of life as well, wherein we are conditioned to thinking in a particular way, but there is much beyond that, is what he's trying to say, and empower people through that information. What is your thought on that, sir?
You see, he is looking at it in a manner which breaks the present social barriers. You know, one of the most difficult things today is to do something which is not suitable to the safety and structure of the social society itself. And that is why we remain worried most of the time what people would think about something that we wish to do. And this entire living of ours is governed by certain social norms. Now, so social norms are the ones which become that kind of a compartment in which you live. And you are not really free to roam around in the forest which is outside over your window. And the smoke that is being created is for the safety of the society, that the society's norms do not break, and therefore the social structures remain hardened and social fabric remains strong. You know, we live in a society, and that's why human beings are called as social animals. So, for a society to be strong, you have to perforce follow certain strict norms. Because if you break those norms, the social structure will get disturbed. And today's entire effort of society is to make this social structure not get disturbed. Because more disturbed that social structure gets, there'll be more things to control by the individuals and by the society. Religion is also one
Yeah.
kind of a example that can be given, that you have been trained to follow certain norms. You have been trained to follow certain things which we say that such and such doing is a blessing, such and such thing if you do is a sin. So probably he is trying to make sure that you need to actually break this ceiling of
Yes.
the social fabric and ceiling of such norms if you really want to get out and experience the larger world.
What you just watched was just the tip of the iceberg. If you're as curious as us on subjects that govern the world and our lives, you're at the right place. Do consider subscribing, because the next conversation might just change how you see the world. Until then, keep reimagining yourself and know that the power of change lies within you. Jai Hind.